sending it to Roman.
Okay.
It's considered one of the best.
Wait. And go.
Hello, visitor, you darling. Smashy indeed. Yes, quite. And cue eye roll.
I'm sending this. Roman, what in the 90s is going on?
Alright, so that ends the Alpha Wolf's turn. That would bring it to Lucy.
Good job, Ack.
So Lucy,
What the fuck is going on?
so what's going on is that you're still back at the edge of this opening into this meadow.
You
Still
see,
about 40 feet away.
you are, so what you see is about 20 feet to your left, you see this random elf going head to head with the alpha, what appears to be the alpha of the pack.
Okay.
You see your friend, who you were chasing the wolf down with, all of a sudden grow twice her size, but is on the ground. So she's no longer blocking the view of the other wolves. You have two wolves still 20 feet ahead of her, and one wolf prone on the ground next to her.
So I should probably move.
So you can move to the right, and
So
that's
like
where
in
nobody
front
is at. If
Okay.
you move to the left, you're going to be approaching to where the barbarian and the elf are at.
I'll move
I'm
about.
getting mad. I'm just standing here.
I'll move about
I'm waiting for
15
an
feet in
opening.
an arc, so to the right, over,
Okay.
so that I can get a shot.
Okay, and so which wolf do you want to attack? You're about 40 feet away from the alpha on the ground, 20 feet away from the wolf attacking her, and 20 feet away from the other two.
I'll help you.
Thank you.
Okay, I have a crossbow.
Okay.
I have an awesome crossbow. And it uses D6s. Where did it go?
How do you know what it uses?
Because it says it next to it. Oh, okay, so your axe, we need to look up.
No, yours. So see where it says 1d8?
Yes, so you use a D8. So,
Oh, I get it. Like
Masterwork
1d8 dice.
short. So I have a short bow.
Is food ready?
I will try
Oh
that.
yeah, that should definitely be.
Alright,
It was
so
all
you're
cooked.
gonna...
It was just needed to be reheated.
I
I'm
had
gonna
to
try
like
to
pull
shoot
this
my
one
short bow.
shredded.
Okay.
Except I'm not, because it's way over there.
That's why you got the box.
No, Athena.
Wait, there's actually an album called Dune Spice Opera,
What? Holy shit. Can feel that. It's metal.
and it came with a video game. Oh wow,
I rolled a. What's my attack bonus?
this will put some dents in the table.
a question.
I rolled a 17.
You rolled a 17. Alright, that hits.
And
So
I,
go ahead and roll damage.
I only get 1d6. I feel like at level 6 I get more than that.
It would be a d6 plus your dexterity modifier,
Okay.
would be your damage roll.
Was that
Okay.
supposed to be a video?
Yes. Was it just a.
Picture?
Oh.
It's okay. I'm getting all of us on video right now.
Oh, that is so good.
8 damage.
8 damage,
That's
alright.
shitty for level 6.
I am made of questions. I like that.
Alright, so this rogue runs around to the opposite side of the meadow, looses a crossbow bolt at the wolf attacking her on the ground. It sinks into its side, you hear,
Oh, poor puppy.
and it remains on the ground.
Is this the teacup puppy?
No, nothing's.
I didn't get to shrink it.
No,
Oh.
it made it save, so it didn't actually shrink.
Dang
Do
it.
I have what's it called? I have what is it called?
Plastic plates.
No, I don't.
Perfect.
What is it?
Oh, here, let me help you.
What's the thing that the rogue has where I can like
dishes.
take movement
Yay!
again?
Dishes suck.
I think that would be.
That's not uncanny dodge. I'm trying to think of
No, uncanny dodge.
And it's
just
not evasion.
no.
I
Those
don't-
are both melee attack dodge options.
I don't have it, but
Okay, you still would probably have a couple feet of movement, or you could use your bonus action.
I moved 15 feet.
Yeah, you moved about 15
Is there
feet.
anything in this field that I can hide behind?
You have basically a line of medium-sized trees behind you and tall grass. The grass is about 2.5, 3
So
feet tall.
could I hide in the grass?
You could roll for it.
Okay, I'm gonna try
That would be your
to do a
bonus
hide
action.
check.
I mean, you are a halfling, so it won't be hard.
It's just red and green cabbage.
But I can't do that. No, because I don't have that thing. That's why I want that thing. Because that thing would allow me to do a bonus action.
A thing.
Well, I'm allowing everybody on each turn a standard action and a bonus action.
Okay, then I don't need the thing. The thing gives rogues a bonus action, so you can hide.
Yeah. So I'm allowing a bonus action for everybody for their turn.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Do you like DMing, Dad?
Where is hide? Nice.
I bumped up.
Jesus Christ, I can't not hide.
Yeah.
If I rolled a 1, I'd still be hiding.
Your rogue. Yeah, I definitely gave your rogue some.
Plus 13.
So what'd you roll?
I rolled a 24 in the grass.
All right, so
Sneak attack, bitches.
all of you see, with the
Hey, guys,
exception of
today.
the barbarian, because the barbarian is still kind of hiding behind a rock. This little halfling rogue in this black cloak just skitter around the edge of the tree line, loose a bolt, nail the wolf right in the side, and then just appears to vanish because she just rolled an amazing hide check.
Because I have a plus 13. I have a plus 13 hide bonus.
I don't think I like this
If I rolled a 2, yes, that was
Oh, no, it
video,
fell.
and it didn't.
God dang it. It was in such a good spot, too.
All right, so
I need it on a
Darcy,
spot where we can see
pictures.
everyone. I need it in a spot where we can see everyone at once.
Like on the crate or on the.
It can't because all the stuff is in the way.
Or move stuff then.
Plus, it doesn't stay up.
Well, I had to make her a character we didn't want to.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Because if I made her somebody we wanted to keep, we'd never get rid of her. And bitch has to die.
Yeah, what is going on?
So after that turn, it is now your turn. So once you're done making your food,
Tell me what's going on.
so what's going on is that there are still 2 wolves in the center of the meadow.
Dang it, they're still there.
They're still there. They haven't had their turn yet.
Oh, there's the alpha that I'm rubbing its tummy.
Alpha is about 5 feet in front of you, next to your elf friend.
I'm
It's
about ready to go
angry.
into a rage and just bash them to death.
You have a choice. You can
Yay!
either go. You can go after the alpha, which is on the ground closest to you. There's the 2 that are 20 feet that you could run towards and attack them, and then there's the one on the ground next to the now gigantic orc.
I feel like the gigantic orc can take care of that.
What are you doing?
Eating raw tortillas.
So
Why are you eating a
I want to
raw
go in a rage
tortilla?
and kill the other 2.
Okay.
Chewy
So
feels
you want to
your
go for the
pain.
2 that are currently just not attacking anyone? You want to go after those ones?
No, hold on a second. You're not gonna help me? Toyota's right in front of you.
Use the microwave.
I need to help
Not a
somebody. I
barbarian
need to
class.
help
We're not
act.
keeping this up in the microwave.
All right. So you want to help the orc.
I sort of made an alliance.
I'm act.
Your act. Okay. So you want to help your friend the wizard. Okay. So you
Yeah, I made an alliance. I've got to help her.
We're in this together right now.
You use 10 feet of your movement to go around your friend and get up next to this wolf.
No.
And you're holding, what's your weapon? A
Oh, I
great
got an
axe?
axe.
You have a great axe, right?
Battle
Yes.
axe.
A battle axe. So it's a
Battle axe.
one-handed battle axe.
Yes.
So this roll has advantage because the wolf is prone on the ground.
And
so,
I am in a rage. Can I
and
be
you are in a rage,
Roar!
which you already get advantage on the strike. So you roll a d20 twice and take the higher of the 2 numbers.
Yeah, because I have extra rage power in my feats. Okay, so
Yes,
what
I
do we
got all your feats have to do with giving you better rage power.
do? Okay, so I just roll a d2 or d20.
Mhm.
I have a 9.
And then roll again, and then take the higher of the 2 numbers.
It's 9.
9, okay. So then add your base attack bonus. It should be up here.
So plus 3.
Yep. So 9 plus 3 is 12. So that misses. So you take your axe, you swing it downwards,
I
But
smash
you-
a big hole in the ground.
you dig into the dirt. So now you have a bonus action where you can choose to attack again, or you can use a skill.
Roar, roar, roar. Come on, get mad. Get mad. 7 plus 3 is 10.
And a miss again. You
Dang
just
it!
you're mowing the grass right now. You're just taking that axe and just hitting nothing but air.
You guys made me way too long.
Alright, you have 20 feet of
Why
movement
rage?
left.
Okay.
So if you want, you can move back to the tree line. You can move further in. You can move or you can stay where you were at. Up to you.
Let's move further in.
Okay, so you want to move further in towards the middle of the field.
That's where they are, right?
That's where 3 of the 4 wolves are.
Okay, good deal. Yes,
Okay.
I'm gonna move further in.
Okay.
I'm still
You got an
raging,
annoying-ass
rad,
guard.
mad, can't even see straight.
Yeah.
Don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah. So you see this large, strong barbarian take this axe and just swing it in the air twice, completely missing purchase on her target, and takes a few steps forward towards the middle of the field.
I'm coming after those
Let
wolves.
me go that way so I don't knock.
That ends Darcy's turn. That means.
Okay, so I'm just running around, you guys.
So yeah, you're just kind of you're in a blind rage right now. You're just like, I killed it. You did well. You think you just sliced right through it. So you're running towards the other
I was
wolves.
like, wait, it's over.
So now it is
My
Gwendolen's turn.
My character is smart enough to know, well, this is how I die.
So Gwen, so your horse is next to you. You are on the ground next to a wolf who's also prone on the ground.
I don't get up.
To get up, that uses half of your movement.
No.
And okay, so you're now standing. What would you like to do?
Attack the wolf.
Attack the wolf on the ground? Okay.
Somebody's got to
So it's got an arrow sticking out of its side. You take your scythe, and you want to just strike at it. Okay, now you have advantage because it's prone. So roll your d20 twice and use the higher of the two numbers.
Yes.
2. 9.
And then what's your base attack bonus on your
Right
character
there.
sheet? Okay, I'll look it up real quick.
That's a bear.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm excited to see you sing though.
What are you giggling about?
The raw tortillas. Alright, so you are the orc. There you are. Alright, so your base attack bonus is 6. So what'd you roll?
9.
A 9? That would be a 15. You hit. So go ahead and roll damage. So your
3.
scythe. No, you don't roll a d20.
Oh.
So
I think it's a D8.
for your scythe, you would roll a d8. It's a masterwork, so you +1. So d8 +1 plus your strength. That's a d10. A d8 shaped more like a diamond.
This one?
Yeah.
Yes.
So roll that. 8. Nice. +1 plus your strength modifier, which is a 4. So you just hit him for 13 points of damage. She.
Well, and didn't she get more strength because she's huge?
Oh, that's right. You get +2 on top of that. So that would be a total of, what would that be, 15? 15, no, 16. Because it was 14 initially.
Yeah, so
Plus
that's
2,
16.
16. And
Good job.
so this gigantic 12-foot tall orc takes this scythe, which is now kind of a one-handed weapon for her. It could be kind of wielded one-handed with her size. Strikes downward with fury after getting bit by this wolf. Cleaves it almost in half. It is barely hanging on to life.
Squish.
It is just laying on the field. But you hear. Alright, you have a bonus action. So you can strike again. You can use one of your paladin abilities.
I'm gonna just finish it off.
Just strike it again. Alright.
3.
No, you have to roll to attack. So you roll your
Oh, that's
d20.
right. I know, I thought it was gonna be for 19.
Oh, yeah, that definitely hits. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Roll your d8, but
8.
overkill. So she just does another 16 points of damage to this wolf. She brings her scythe down a second time, cuts its head clean off, just separates its head from its body. This wolf now lies dead in the field. You still have your movement. You still have 15 feet of movement. You can move
I want to
towards
go
the
and
wolves.
attack another wolf.
You don't have another attack.
Well, I want to move forward.
You want to move forward, so you want to approach the other wolves. Okay? So this.
Just stay clear of me. I'm like, I'm crazily, yeah.
So now we have the
I've lost all perspective.
the giant.
Do you want some wine?
I'll take a glass if you don't mind. So now we have
Oh, no,
the
you
giant
got it when you're
orc.
open.
taking giant strides towards the wolves, ground shaking under her as she steps, and gets about 5 feet away from them, holding her scythe menacingly. It is now the wolf's turn.
Jesse, do you want one?
Sure. Just
Now, the first wolf looks at you, seeing you just killed its friend, so it's going to go right for you. It's going to move 5 feet forward and go for a bite attack. Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
Alright, so it goes for its...
That's for the wolf. That's the wolf attacking
So
me.
that's a double 4, so 4 times 2 is 8, plus...
Doesn't she
3,
have anything
so-
for being that size though?
No, not against damage.
Alright.
So you take, that would be 12, yeah, 12 points of damage. This wolf just comes up and just, right onto your bicep, just sinks
12
its teeth.
points, so I have 30 hit points left.
Yeah,
kind of
so you are down to 30 hit points. This
need
wolf
something else with it.
grapples onto your forearm, and it's going to use its bonus action to try to grapple you and bring you a little bit closer to its level. 11.
That must be one hell of a jump.
It-
Because
Yeah, it's a wolf. They can jump. Now go ahead and roll an opposed grapple check. So roll a d20, add your strength.
5.
5.
This thing doesn't like me.
Alright, so you have your right arm where the wolf grabbed onto is now considered grappled. So you can only really use your left hand in your next round unless someone ungrapples you. Now the wolf, the other wolf, sees its friend attacking you, sees this bloodshot-eyed barbarian running towards it. It's going to run towards you and attack you.
I don't think it's up there anymore.
Does a bite attack at 18. What's your armor class?
That would have been hilarious.
Oh no, my phone fell!
As I'm sitting here going, and I was about to start at this thing.
That's me.
Bam! We're just in the background.
I don't know what my
Well-
armor class is.
It still hurt everything, I think.
Where did I find that?
So your armor class should be up here.
Yeah, except the
So
students
it's
didn't have tits,
10
so...
plus your dexterity plus any armor. So let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's do a quick look.
Shemp probably did.
Studded leather is a plus 3.
Okay, that's fair. I'll give you that. Brittany, do you want...
So
Okay.
I'm gonna have to head out soon,
Your
but
dexterity
I'm gonna
is
be
a
gone as
1,
full time as humanly possible, so I
and
can come back for more shenanigans.
you don't have a
and chaos.
size modifier. And you're.
So I have to go to an open today.
I don't know if you have any
triathlon.
natural armor, so we're just gonna do 14
Basically pay out
as
membership
your-
fees because I'm getting a partial scholarship thing for it.
for.
So that way I can,
Yes,
actually
I added that.
Oh, thank you.
So your armor class is 14.
I'm
Because you have
apathetic,
3
don't
because of
care,
your
so
armor
I'm
bonus,
waiting
and then
to
1
say,
is
but
your
I know
dexterity
that's bad
modifier.
for me.
So it bites you with an 18. Oh, here's your pencil.
Thank you. So yeah, I'll have stuff on my-
Oh, and
That and I've had like 3
it
bourbon.
does. Rolled 1. So it got. It did 4 points of damage.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but
So your health hit points should be up here. Your HP. Oh, we didn't roll your HP. Okay. So you're a level 3. You're a barbarian. Your Constitution is +2. So we'll start you out at a level 3 with 44
I
hit
think you've
points.
had a few bourbon.
So
maybe
44. Type of write in 44 into there, and do minus 4
that you
right there.
right here.
Yeah.
Well,
So that just
at the
shows
same
that
time, if
you are
want to
currently at 40 hit points because you have minus 4 from your
then we
total.
just
I have 30 hit points
Yeah.
and I usually have 47.
Okay.
Well, then it'd also be good to kind of,
Thank you.
reconvene
Alright,
after
so
all
you
this
can go
chaos.
up or down with
Yes,
them.
I do want to save first.
With your hit points?
Yes.
Okay.
So your max hit points are 40 or 44. So you cannot go above that. All right. So now it's going to try to wrestle you to the ground at the grapple check. So I want you to roll a d20. You are raging still.
Roar!
Actually, no. You're raging, so your hit points are the damage you take is halved. So you only have -2 on your damage. So instead of -4, you have -2.
Cool. Roar!
That's
Oh, you tried.
awesome thing about rage.
So
Physical.
mad right now!
So because you're raging, you get advantage on strength checks. So go ahead and roll your d20 twice, and then add your strength modifier.
Oh,
17!
Alright, so
Yeah, that whole
17
Yeah, 17!
plus your strength. 3.
20! I got 20.
You are not grappled. You definitely beat it in a grapple check.
I beat it
So-
to a pulp! A bloody pulp! That's
You-
what you did right then.
It jumps.
So you're coming every Sunday is what you're telling me.
So this wolf.
Don't pretend like you're a part-time character now.
This is happening.
So this wolf runs at you. It jumps. You put your forearm up. It blocks most of the damage, and so you've got this wolf just kind of like.
Hey, take it and I smash it on the ground many times!
That's not your turn yet.
Dang it! Can I do it now?
No. All right. So we are.
didn't get that.
So now we're back at the top of the initiative order. Because she rolled an insane initiative, the wizard elf goes first, followed by Jesse. You're on deck.
Alright.
Alright, so what would you like to do? You have a prone alpha wolf in front of you.
Let me see what my weapons are.
I guess I'll.
Wait, which?
Hold on, you're on deck. So the wizard goes first, and then it's you.
Actually, I can apparently handle animal, so we're gonna try that.
Can you handle animals that you're in combat with? Have to be tendably.
You would have to charm it in some way first. I mean, a handle animal would be more for like a neutral kind of.
I don't know. He just saw two of his buddies get beaten to a pulp.
If you want, you can try it. It's the AC is
High
gonna
or
be
low?
high. The AC is gonna be high. If you roll a nat 20, or I would say the AC on this is probably gonna be a 19.
So with you don't have to roll in that 20 because you have a high animal handling,
Oh,
right?
I don't want a monk. I want a
So-
So handle animal.
Is this
I
song
have
on
a-
repeat?
So your
It keeps falling, so I'm just gonna hold it.
There we go. Attack bonus.
Oh, because you have a -3 charisma? Your handle animal
I'm
is only a
supposed to be
+1.
fucking beautiful. Like, how the hell did this not work out?
You're beautiful,
you
but
open your
you're
mouth.
just you can't talk very well.
Oh, I talk like this. Indeed. No
So-
wonder everyone hates me.
So yeah, so that's why you have a 4 plus -3 there. So your modifier is only a 1. So to beat an AC of 19, you'd have to roll an 18 to handle to try to tame this animal.
Since we don't have the dragon is breaking the barbarian
With
count
what's his
for
name?
XP in this room.
Well, there's really not XP that's gonna carry over here. So
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I get more dice.
I'm gonna try and whack its head with my quarterstaff and hopefully make it go night.
all right, so
Toasters and stuff?
you're just gonna whack it with the quarterstaff. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because this is your full action, so you have your entire spell list available to you.
Yeah, that's great, except most of my spell list is make it better, make it stronger, make it faster, make it larger, make it...
Are we Daft Punk?
That's, like, my spells in the level 2 section do not help me right now. Now, if I get my full one,
you have up to your level 5 spells.
fantastic, then I'm gonna
You're
polymorph
a
this
level
bitch into a
11.
teacup puppy.
Okay. So go ahead.
And then we can smash it.
If you so here's
Put it in my backpack.
here's the thing about polymorph.
It's
So
a teacup wolf now.
for one, it's a
Smash the teacup wolf.
concentration
way.
spell. So as long as you maintain concentration,
such a
the spell
pussy.
lasts for 24 hours.
Did I break
Okay.
Did I
Two.
kill two of the wolves or
If
just one?
let's say a teacup
I think.
puppy has 2 hit
I think you're
points.
with the other one.
If it loses the 2 hit points that it has, it will revert to its original form.
Okay.
So that's just so you know. You would know this being the spellcaster. I'm not sure anybody else here would.
I would just
So-
pick it up and, oh, my
That's
sweet
true.
little thing.
That's true. When in another
die
form,
if
when
you
you bring its hit points down, it
Yeah.
just turns back to it.
Exactly. So the save on that is going to be a. I want to say it's a wisdom save. We determined your spell DC was what, 16?
I think
Maybe I
so.
don't get more dice, so that's stupid.
So it would be my, no, it'd be, you said it was my intelligence
Yes.
that I cast with, so I'd have whatever I rolled plus 4.
And this is a 4th level spell, right?
5th.
You have polymorph, and you also have
Baleful polymorph.
which
Here we go. That's what I saw.
that is a very high level
I feel like everyone
spell
will
for
want to be
something.
a party music.
I would
but
say if
Then I'll
you
just do
if you
polymorph.
do I'd say regular polymorph would be just fine
Then
for
I'll
this.
just do regular
Ugh,
polymorph.
rogues
Okay.
suck in 3.5. They're way better in 5.
So it is a. So it's a touch spell,
Which I'm rubbing his tum-tum.
and there is no saving throw.
So the wolf cannot save against it. So you reach down, and
Oh, my little tum tum.
and this giant, angry, snarling wolf shrinks and shrinks to about the size of, a small puppy. A teacup poodle, I think, is what you decided.
So as long as we keep that
going.
fucking puppy, as long as we don't hurt that puppy, we're fine.
Yep, so I'm
You
going
see, you see this giant wolf just shrink, and then you hear a little.
So you know what's gonna
So I'm
happen?
going to scoop it up and be like, don't worry, I won't let them kill you.
No, because if we try to kill it, if it loses all
Yeah,
of
but
its
it doesn't know that. So all I'm
So-
going to do is, don't worry, my darling, I won't let it kill you.
So what's gonna happen is you're gonna lose your bag under a carriage, and it's gonna die, and we're all gonna be going, fuck! No one in this room.
All right, so
No,
Yeah.
as soon as I die, like, everything drops on me, because she doesn't, like, our goddess or whoever minion, they're like, kill everything, and then the hit points go down, and then this wolf comes out like, what up, bitches?
It
All right.
says that.
Yes, it does.
You all have
So-
to die, and then I run to
Jesse,
the left.
you're up.
All right.
Unless you want to move.
No, I'm perfectly happy
So
with
there's-
my time, you little puppy. Enjoy your fight, honey, darling, enjoy.
Like, I want the dress.
I don't like your
I
character.
love your
So
character so much.
So good.
Okay, so
There's only
Jesse,
one wolf left, right?
there's two. One of them
There's
is
the one that's
grappled.
grappled onto you.
The one that's grappled onto her right arm, and you see one attacking
Wait a second.
the
I
barbarian.
killed one and she killed one.
They're not dead. No, they.
You sloughed it in half.
So there were a total of 4 wolves.
Mm-hmm.
One has been decapitated.
Yep.
One has
You're
been fully
welcome.
morphed into a little teacup poodle.
And I
Then
bashed one to death.
you didn't actually have a reaction. You didn't. It
You
attacked
haven't
you.
gotten to.
It
I
attacked.
didn't bash it to death.
No.
Dang it.
No.
I'm so ready to
It,
kill it.
so you have.
There's
That's the
turns,
spirit of a
Darcy. There's
barbarian.
rules.
So you're basically
Yeah,
doing
you
this.
picked the right class for you.
So you're basically doing this.
I'm bashing
It's like an attack dog training simulation, where like you see the police dogs running and they grab the people by their forearms and they're like shaking. That's basically what you're doing.
That's what
Well,
I do.
you can do that on your turn,
Okay.
but that's what's going on with those 2 wolves right now. So what would you like to do?
Did you hear this bitch?
No.
Hurry up, Jesse, so I can have my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna fire an arrow at the one that's grappled onto you.
Okay.
Cool.
And if you miss, that's fine.
That's a 7, and I'll take a bonus shot. I'm assuming that misses.
Yeah, that'll probably miss unless you have a +7 to your.
Okay, so that's 21,
Excellent, that hits.
and I think I get a D. Is it just D8?
It would be a
Or
D8
+1.
+1 for being masterwork plus your dexterity.
So you're doing advantage. Are you in disadvantage? Are you using the same Edition 5 rules for when that applies?
I sort of want to
Basically,
kill
yeah.
the other wolf, though.
That's good, because when I have sneak attack, I get advantage.
Yes.
So.
Well, you two are the
And I
strength
get
and ragers.
46
You're like,
when I have
"Hoorah!"
sneak attack.
Yeah, and that's right, because he doesn't have sneak attack as a fighter. You do as a rogue.
We have to fight with these fools.
I do!
Hey, excuse me, I have a puppy. What do you got?
When rogues level up, they don't
plus
get awesome abilities.
My
they just
arrow
get
damage plus dexterity.
So it'd be D8 plus 1 plus your dex.
King Princess, what do you
Okay,
got?
so that's 9.
Okay.
9 damage. All right.
We love you, Roman. She's got a good point.
Okay, so
But I didn't say that.
Me, Jesse loves you, Roman. Jesse.
What are we talking about?
Me being a Disney motherfucking princess.
I was
I was passively apologizing for having any affection towards Roman whatsoever. No, I was saying that as
Alright,
an
so-
apology to Roman.
so the
It's about
halfling
affection.
Don't kill it, though, because I want to kill it.
reputation to maintain.
I hope you're offended.
so the halfling fighter pops up out of the grass, draws an arrow, fires and misses, draws another, fires, strikes the wolf grappled onto her forearm or on her tricep,
sinks right into its ribs.
Oh.
For
Nice shot.
9 total points of damage. And
Fuck.
the wolf
fucked this up.
drops.
Yes, I did.
So it's no
Good
longer
job.
Nice.
it's no longer grappled onto your arm.
Very nice shot.
And would you like to move? Or
I'll continue hiding. Do I have to roll for that again?
because you would have
You have
to
hide you have to
roll to rehide.
every time.
Okay, 12. I think that'll get me there.
Really?
I
Is
have
that because you're a
Plus
halfling?
7 to hide, I
I have
think.
a plus 13
No,
to
because
hide.
he had to come
fucking
out for
amazing.
the action. So when he comes out to attack,
that's
you
19.
can see
Okay,
me.
so you're hitting
So you
under
have to hide
19.
again.
Yeah. So
Uh,
after
But
DC,
since,
okay.
but since he's giving us a free extra action every turn, normally you don't get to do that unless you're a rogue and you have this thing that allows you to.
It's a specific feat that allows you to. I'm basically I'm
got
mixing rules between 3.5
that
and
be?
5e.
Who could that be?
Who could that be? Does she have llamas?
Hello.
Sorry,
Hi.
can't scream. That's fine. Do you want the ribbon ball? Will that make you feel better? Sure.
Sir, this is my friend Darcy.
Sarah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
she's doing her first ever D&D.
contagious, just so you guys know.
You have to stay long enough to witness some of this shit.
I know. That's
Oh, some of it's been captured on video, trust me. It's
Boom.
And I can make you tea if you want to.
I'll get up
Okay.
and say
I'm
hi.
drinking so much tea.
Alright, so it is now
How you doing?
I'm good. Here.
Lucy, you're up.
God damn it!
So the other 2 wolves that are left are at the bottom of the initiative
I'm
order,
going
so
to pop up
okay.
out of the grass and
I know my
one
other
knows
character
what
would
that
not care
is.
about any of this. Like, be like, okay, you guys have fun. I'm gonna go.
14.
Alright, so you are losing a crossbow bolt?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
that's-
short bow.
So is the
Short bow,
third wolf
yeah.
dead now?
Short
No,
bow.
not yet.
No.
There's the 2 wolves that are engaged with you are still alive. Are you
Okay.
attacking the one that's on her forearm
that's true.
or the one that he just shot?
Which one looks deader?
Well, the one that's in front of Gwen has an arrow sticking out of its haunches.
Right.
And
That's the one I shot before.
I've got a.
No, that was the one that you shot before. She decapitated.
Oh, okay.
So the one with the arrow in its haunches is the one that he just shot.
Awesome.
And it's only
I love
one
my
with
scythe.
damage done to it.
Okay, then I'll shoot that one.
Okay.
I have a scythe and a warhammer.
14.
Yep, that hits.
So I get 4
That's
d6.
awesome.
Because you got sneak
I
attack.
liked them both, and I had enough money to have both of them. So
You have to have money?
yeah, to have all the stuff that you have.
18 plus 4, so
8. You start out with like all this
22.
stuff down here.
Whew. 22 points of damage for
sneak
the
attack so
freaking
much.
rogues,
I don't remember
man.
how it
And
works
then I'm gonna
though.
hide again.
All right,
okay, we're
well,
gonna have to
real
find
quick,
some money.
You
Yeah.
pop up, you pop out from behind the tree that you were hiding behind, knock your short bow, sink an arrow directly between the eyes of the wolf. It just
collapses. It is
Love
dead.
Rose.
We're gonna be known as the pop-ups.
That's the whole thing.
So you want to use your bonus action to hide, or do you want to use your bonus action to
No,
attack the other
I'm
wolf?
gonna hide again.
Okay.
So you are welcome to my seat. I can
14.
roll around you.
14. All right. 14 is your hide. Darcy,
Yes.
you're up. You got the one wolf that's attacking you. That's
I'm ready to bash this thing